there, fam? I didn't see you there. And welcome back to another edition of Midweek Moment with the Crenshaws. I am Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I'm joined by the best person I know, my best friend forever, the most chocolate Smurf that I know. She is the Florida to my James.
Come on now. I know a good time.
What's
going on, family? What is going on? I am Angela Crenshaw.
That's my wife, family.
I'm the cutest chocolate person he knows. Praise
you are
God.
The cutest chocolate Smurf that I know.
Thank you. What's going on, family? How y'all doing out there? What is happening? Crenshaw.
What's up, babe?
What up, boy?
Nothing much. Doing it how we do it.
How we doing it? Because we done did 14 retakes today.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
all right?
Oh, wow. For real? You just gonna put behind the scenes in front of the
I'm
scenes?
just saying, he been stumbling over. Words been really hard for y'all. Need to pray for Sanchez because words been really hard for him today.
The Crenshaw Corner at gmail.com. Once again, the Crenshaw Corner at gmail.com. We are accepting resumes for co-hosts.
Whatever.
So I thought I'd go ahead and put the email address out there first.
Because I was wondering what you was doing. Like, why? I mean, like, I was gonna go, you stuttering again, bro?
Nah, I'm still looking for a co-host.
You ain't looking for no co-host.
Because you keep acting up.
Come on in the room.
How do we get there?
Tell the people to come on in the room.
Wow.
That's my Tabitha Brown. Come on in the room.
So as always,
What's
guys,
up?
we just thank you for being a part. We thank you for listening. We thank you for trusting us into your home. Mm-hmm. If you're new to the Crenshaw Corner, welcome.
Come on now, welcome.
However you found us, whether it's on iTunes, it's on Podbean, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's Google Play, whether it's iHeartRadio, or it's on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com.
Mm-hmm.
We just thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And for our returning family members, as always, you know what you're getting into.
Yes.
And yet you keep coming back for more.
So we appreciate you coming back.
Now, we truly do appreciate it. And as we always say, welcome to the cookout.
Yes. When you come to the cookout, bring some aluminum foil.
And babe, why should they bring aluminum foil?
To make sure they take something with them. Come on, take something with you.
The whole key to what we do is that, yes, we have fun, but we always try to impart just a little bit of wisdom before we go.
Yes.
So we will always tell you to bring an aluminum foil because when you do, you should take something with you.
Take something with you.
Gleam a nugget or something.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Wow, what's going on?
You got it.
See, there you go again.
I'm just saying.
Behind the scenes,
I
in front
think
of the
that
scenes.
the whole closing your eyes helped you this time because I saw you close your eyes.
Once again, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes.
I'm just saying
this is
that
how you do this.
You did well.
We are Interactive Podcast.
We are Interactive Podcast.
And you know what that means?
What that mean, baby?
That means we can be found on the socials. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Okay. All under Crenshaw Corner.
Yes, we are.
As I gave out previously, we have an email address.
Come on, give it to them again.
TheCrenshawCorner at gmail.com. Once again, TheCrenshawCorner at gmail.com. Now, why do we give you that email address? It's really simple. We love hearing from you.
Yeah, we do.
We love interacting with our listeners. We love answering any questions you may have.
Yes.
And then also, I'm accepting resumes for a co-host. So please, it'll help if your last name is Crenshaw. That way I don't have to change the name of the show.
Bruh.
I'm just saying.
It ain't happening.
Because you ain't acting right.
Family. Acting?
Acting.
I'm acting right?
You ain't acting right.
Family. Let me say this to y'all right to the now.
What you want to say to the family?
Thank you guys. Like, so many people reached out to us about Friday, the question and answer session.
Yeah, on our 50th.
On our 50th. So if you got more questions, I'll be willing to ask Sanchez because obviously y'all don't got no questions for me.
Nah, it's just the family be feeling bad for me sometimes.
What?
Because I get treated unfairly sometimes around here.
I had people reaching out about his allowance. I had people, first of all, somebody had the audacity to say that, yes, I do pounce and I do cut him off. I was very hurt by that.
Because you pounce?
I don't pounce.
You cut me off?
I don't.
You refuse to allow me to unpack?
No, you unpacking.
And I'm a grown man with a $40 allowance.
I'm just saying, people, like.
So family, now you're caught up?
So for who wasn't here. But listen.
What's up, man?
Listen to me.
Talk to me.
All this is not true. All right?
What's not true?
All of that is not true.
Okay. Hold on. Do I not get an allowance?
Yes.
Okay. Is it not $40?
That's not the point.
Do you not cut me off?
It's not the point. No, I don't.
So all of it. So everything we said is true.
No, I don't. But I thank y'all. If you got more questions for Sanchez, since nobody got no questions for me,
I'm saying.
Feel free. Was that a bitter?
It was a little bitter.
Bitter better. I should be bitter. I should be not bitter. I should be better.
Because what we can do, we can start a whole new segment within Crenshaw Corner called Ask Sanchez. I'm just saying.
You've been dying to be a lone star, bruh.
I'm just saying.
You've been dying to be a lone star.
I'm willing to answer all the questions.
Your star won't shine as bright without me. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm willing to spill all the tea.
What tea?
I'm just saying.
Where your mug? Matter of fact, where your mug with your tea? Your normal mug tea.
See,
night.
once again, you should.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying. Where your tea? Where your mug, bruh?
Let me respond to something you just said.
Oh my goodness.
You said that if I try to do a solo act, that my star will not shine as bright.
Right. Without me.
But here's the thing.
Right.
Stars still shine. Whether it's little dull or it's bright, it's still shining. It can still be seen.
But don't you want to?
I'm just saying.
But see now, words are hard. Don't you want
saying.
your star to shine bright? Like the combination of what we do together, my God, is amazing and incredible.
All I'm saying is this.
I'm just saying.
Yes, you see the North Star that sticks out among all the other stars. Mm-hmm. It's the brightest of all stars. Mm-hmm. But yet you still see them other stars around it, don't you?
All I'm saying, bro.
All I'm saying.
Can't do it without me.
Hey, first of all,
because what you gonna call it, Shaw? Because I'm gonna cut the CREN off.
First of all, ma'am.
Ask Shaw.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
yes.
I gave you that name, Crenshaw.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
How you gonna repossess the CREN?
Like the courthouse, the wife won't have, bruh. CREN is mine and SHAW.
And that's cool, though.
So, welcome to the Crenshaw. That's my show. That's the name of my show.
No, what we do is this.
Welcome to the Crenshaw. That's my show.
What we do is this.
Go ahead.
Ask Chaz. There you go.
Ask Chaz.
Ask Chaz. Boom.
Nope.
Mic drop. Bump it.
Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
New segment starting on Tuesdays.
He's a lie.
There you go.
Ask Chaz.
We going to 3 episodes a week. We going to do midweek moment. We going to do Crenshaw Corner. And then on every Tuesday, we doing Ask Chaz. Boom. Mic drop.
Now, here's the problem with that.
What's up?
When people start reaching out to us like they normally do to my Wednesday Tuesday episode, don't you say, I don't want to hear a word from you. Because they're going to be like, you said on the podcast on Wednesday that.
And I'm willing to do it. If the family's willing to submit questions.
Oh, my God.
I'm willing to do a 3rd episode weekly.
Oh, Jesus.
Only voice you will hear will be mine. No one cutting me off. I'll be able to unpack all the questions.
And I'll be in the background yelling so he ain't going to really get nothing done.
That's crazy. You know what? You what them millennials call a hater.
Whoa.
That's what you is.
Whoa. I don't think the millennials say hater.
That's what you is out here. You one of them peoples.
You should ask your daughter. I don't think it's hater.
Which is crazy because you really won't let me be great.
You thought of that?
You know, we're gonna have a session right now. I'm not sure what's on your pad because I see you got your pad in front of you.
Yeah, because I got something for you.
But we gonna start with
okay.
You won't let me be great.
Okay, how that session gonna start?
With that one right there. It's gonna start with a question.
What's the question?
Angela Crenshaw.
Sanchez Crenshaw.
Please explain why you won't let Sanchez be great.
Sanchez, you already. First of all, why are you doing your head like that, bruh? Why is you doing that? First of all, you already are great.
Because
I don't stop your greatness.
No,
I enhance your greatness.
No, you try to throw my shot. I think you're jealous. I think you're jealous.
Okay, what am I jealous of, babe?
I think you.
Babe, what am I jealous of?
But I think
please,
you are.
Please tell. Do tell.
Huh?
Please explain.
Because the family.
Baby, at this moment, please unpack.
The family like me better.
What?
The family like
me better. Love us both.
I mean, first of all, it's just like your kids. You love all your kids, but you like one better than the other one.
So you think that the family like you better?
The family love both of us.
Yeah.
I mean, collectively, the Crenshaw Corners.
Yes, we're lovable.
We're lovable. Collectively people. Together.
Right now, it's about to be Cren and Shaw, but go ahead.
However, that's a law firm. However, they prefer me.
Do they prefer you?
A little more than you.
You think so?
And you're jealous of that.
Family.
You're jealous.
Please, family.
Because when the questions start flowing in for Ask Chaz, you're going to be a part of my segment.
Wait.
What happened? See that jealousy coughing up. That jealousy is coughing up.
He tried to choke me.
That jealousy coughing
up.
And
I had no water and he had no tea.
But
I ain't going to say nothing.
Here's the thing, though. You're going to be like the woman that Pastor was talking about over the weekend. You're going to be like the woman with the issue of blood. You just going to want to touch the hem. Because once them questions start coming in and the family want that third episode per week of Ask Chaz.
Of Ask Chaz.
And them questions start flowing
They're
in
going to be
for
flowing
me,
in for you.
And you just going to want to just touch the hem.
I know. What I'm going to do is rip it. I'm going to rip the hem, okay, bro?
And that's that jealousy coming out.
The hem.
That's that jealousy.
I'm just saying.
That's that jealousy.
I'm just letting you know how it's going down, bro. It's going down.
To be honest, though,
by the way, family.
Talk to me.
Sanchez found a loctician. Come on, somebody.
I did. I found a loctician.
Found somebody to do his hair. I'm so excited.
I love how my wife will always do this, though. Whenever the heat gets a little too hot for her.
I cool the pot down, bro.
Whenever the truth get a little too
take
truthy,
the pot off the eye.
she will take it right off the eye.
I take it off the eye, bro. I take the pot off the eye. I never got time for that.
She will switch lanes with no indicator.
No, but I'm... What?
You will switch lanes with no indicator.
No indicator? Listen, lane been switched. Boo, boo. Listen, that's backing up, though. Ain't that backing up?
That's backing up.
Click, 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 click. Okay, that's the sound. That's the indicator sound when it's... When you changing lanes. But no, for real, I'm excited. Because you didn't tell the family. He got a loctician, people. He's so excited. September.
September. I got a couple of weeks to wait, though.
Yes.
And for the new family members, I have no idea what we're talking about. So I have started a lock journey.
Yes.
So I'm locking my hair. I am about two and a half months into this journey.
Yeah.
So I'm at the phase where my hair look crazy.
Yes.
I got strange hairs everywhere.
No gray hair. They're not strange.
Yeah,
they're
I got gray hairs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's in between where you don't really know if it's afro or if it's braids. It's like afro braid. You don't really know what's going on.
Till you get up close.
So I'm out in these streets looking crazy. Mm-hmm. But I got a loctician.
You got a loctician.
So we're gonna see. I met with her for a consultation. Seems really sweet, real earthy person.
Really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
She's been doing locks for a long time.
So we're excited, guys.
So coming up soon, I won't be looking crazy.
Yes.
That's why I'm not really putting too many pictures of Crenshaws out there right now on the socials.
Because I'm looking crazy. On the what?
On the socials.
On the socials?
Yeah. But I don't really think I don't think that was the topic, though, my lock journey.
No, but I had to say, I was looking at your head and I was like so excited for you because I know people have been asking. People have been asking about because they always ask about you, as you say.
Changing subject.
Ask Chaz.
Because I'm the star of Crenshaw.
You are the star. I'm going to let you rock out. God said, I'm going to give grace. God said, give you grace. Yeah, you the star, baby. You the star. Absolutely.
Tuesdays with Chaz.
Tuesdays with Chaz. However y'all want it.
Tuesdays with Chaz.
Straight, no chaser. Listen.
That's going to be the tagline. Tuesdays with Chaz.
Straight, no chaser. Yo, he be so excited. Y'all got to see his face.
I'm just saying. Sorry.
Y'all got to see his face.
I'm just saying.
No,
we actually going to talk about something today?
We are talking about something right now.
Cool.
Aren't we talking?
Let's do it.
About something?
Yeah.
You sure? Something?
Couple F's.
So family. So listen. I've been reading a book.
You always reading a book.
Called Draw the Circle.
You read about 3 books a week.
By Mark Batterson.
Mark who?
Okay, it's like Patterson B. Batterson.
Batterson?
Mark Batterson called Draw the Circle.
Is you sure?
The 40-day prayer challenge.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Yeah, Batterson.
Right?
Mark Batterson.
And so he said something.
Draw the Circle. The 40-day prayer challenge by Mark Batterson. New York Times best-selling author
Hello?
of The Circle Maker.
Hello? So you didn't like the way I said it?
I'm just saying.
You didn't like...
I'm here to help.
Your shine is on Tuesday, brother. You say your shine on Tuesday?
Continue.
Shine.
Continue.
On Tuesday. Okay?
Continue.
So anyway, he said something that intrigued me, and I was like, we need to talk about this.
Let's talk.
So he said that... Okay, let's start with Ready, Set, Go.
Ready, Set, Go.
Okay, that's
on your mark. Ready, set, go.
Everybody knows that.
We
ready,
all
set,
learned that
go.
as children.
We learned it as children. Ready, set, go. And he was talking about that he felt that it should be the other way around.
What do you mean?
That it should be go, set, ready.
Go, set, ready.
Right. It should flip.
Okay, tell me why.
He said that. I want to see if you agree or not. Ready, set, go. For him, he was saying is what keeps people in bondage, keep them holding on.
Right.
Because ready, you get ready, prepared. You're getting prepared. So most people get ready to do things. They get prepared. They're reading. They're researching. I felt like he was talking about me, but anyway, they're reading. He did pull my card. You're reading. You're researching just to try to make it get right. Then set is basically putting things in place at that point. Like, I'm going to put it in place.
Right.
I'm going to get, like a runner, get ready, so they get themselves together, they bend down. Set, they lift up a little bit because now they're set in the position to run, and then go, right? And he was saying right now we should be in go mode. Like, go do what God told you to do. Then you can get set, and then you can get ready. Because what's happening is a lot of times that anything that we try to do in life, we do the ready, set, go, which sometimes it keeps certain people, not all people, but it keeps people from going the extra mile or taking it sensitive to go, because they were like, okay, because you go down this rabbit hole. And we're the rabbit hole family.
Yeah, we talk about rabbit holes
all the time. So you're getting ready, so you're researching this, and then you're researching this, and then and then you find this, but then you find this, and then you find this. Well, now that you know, like even with this podcast, we didn't do ready, set, go.
No.
We did go, set, ready.
Yeah.
We just went. We was like, we're just gonna do it. We just gonna see what happened, and then as we go, we'll learn how to make it better.
I can see that, because what happens is when you think about the original concept of ready, set, go, it's more you're thinking of that. Okay, the ready part is the planning period. You're doing the planning, you're getting the foundation, you're living off the principle. What is it? If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. I'm paraphrasing, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
And so but what, like you said, what happens with a lot of us sometimes, and the Crenshaws are guilty for this, you get stuck in that planning phase. Because what happens is that because one idea leads to another idea, leads to another idea, and then you're researching this, but then somebody else says something, so now you want to go research that,
right?
Which led you to somewhere else, and now you want to research that, and then before you know it, it's 6 months, and all you've done is plan. You
still already.
Yeah, you haven't made any moves.
Exactly.
So I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Even with us, when we got ready to do this podcast, we just went straight to go because okay. Sanchez he came with the idea. He did. He came. He said, "Babe, talking about podcasts," because we had been talking about a podcast for a long time.
We've been talking about doing something.
And podcast is one of the things that we brainstormed on. God idea.
Yeah, it was a God idea.
It was a God idea. And so I'm frivolous. I'm frugal. Y'all know how I feel about money.
You cheap, babe.
I'm not cheap, baby.
You cheap.
So he went, but he was like, let's just do it. And I was like, okay, I'm the planner. Well, let's just find out about the microphones and what it's going to take and blah, 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 blah. And this was one of the first times in a long time that he was like, no. He didn't tell me no.
The box from Amazon will be here tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what he said. And I was like, of what? He was like, the microphone.
The microphone and the equipment we need to
do the podcast. And at first I had a little bit of a toot about it because
you had a whole toot.
I kind of sort of could have.
Wasn't those kind of sort of? You had a whole toot.
I kind of could have sort of maybe.
If attitude was a child, you had a whole adult.
Oh, that wasn't nice.
I'm just saying.
Whatever. And so, because I'm like, well, and my first thing I said, how much it cost?
How much it cost?
How much it cost?
The very first thing you said.
Yeah, it was the very first thing I said. And then after that, I think the next day, you were like, let's try something.
Yeah.
Let's try something. And we did, and we had fun. And so he was like, we're just going to learn it. And he literally sat there after he got the microphones, after we got all the equipment. Now he go, okay.
Now what?
Now I got to find out how to go do this.
Because I literally bought all the equipment not knowing how to
do it.
Not knowing. I knew how to talk into a microphone, but how do you hear it?
Right.
How does the family hear it?
Exactly.
How do I get it to a point where it sounds decent? Because even at this point, it's not perfect. But how do I get it to sound decent? How do I get it to sound, pleasing to someone's ears?
Yes.
How do I add music to it?
Yeah.
How do I take out what I don't want and add in what I do? Mm-hmm. How do I get it on iTunes? How do I get it on Podbean? How do I get it on Spotify? Yeah. How do I get it on Google Play?
Yeah.
How do I get it on iHeart?
Yeah.
You know?
And the crazy part, guys, that's why he think he just thought of everything. He absolutely did everything. Everything that you on the Crenshaw Corner, anything that's doing the music or anything is totally the brainchild of him, because he decided, I'm just going to get the equipment and then I'm going to learn versus learn and then get the equipment.
Right.
And so when I read the book and it said that, I was like, whoa, because again, we have a tendency, I know the Crenshaws, like we said, of saying we're going to do something, but we're going to research. And so we decided this was the year that we weren't going to do that anymore. We just was going to get it and then learn how to do it. And it has been such a blessing. And I think sometimes when you do it that way, it kind of forces your hand because then you done spend all this money. You better do something.
I think what happens is sometimes I think sometimes we have to go back to what we learned as children.
Okay.
And what we learned as children was when you sit down to do like an essay or you're sitting down to write a paper, you do you brainstorm,
right,
and then you do a quick rough draft. You know, but I think sometimes what happens is that we forget that because brainstorming is just throwing ideas on paper,
throwing it out there,
and the rough draft is just doing it,
right?
Because when you're writing a rough draft, you're not really worried about the spelling, you're not really worried about the punctuation, you're not really worried about whether or not this sentence makes sense,
right?
You're not worried about dangling participles, them things right there,
the siggles,
yeah, them
the
things
siggles. Mrs. Siggles.
Them things that be dangling.
The participles.
Yeah, them right there.
I don't think I said it right.
Yeah, it's right there. It's okay.
Come on, people. We said words was hard.
It's okay. You're not really worried about that.
Right.
All you're worried about is getting your ideas on paper.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes in life you got to do that. You just got to get the ideas out there.
Yeah.
Now, okay, yes, there is some times where you need to sit down and formulate an actual concrete plan.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
We're not saying be out here all willy-nilly in life. That's not what we're saying at all.
But we ain't saying it shouldn't take you 8, 9, 10 months or 9 or 10 years.
But what's going on is that some family members, they're still working on that plan they started 10 years ago.
Exactly.
And they've made no progress on it. They haven't moved on it. They haven't go.
Right.
They are so stuck in, okay, but this has to be right. And then I got to look at this. And then I got to take care of this. But what if this happens? Or what if... And by the time now they got plan A through Z.
Right.
Yeah, but you ain't moved on
nothing. And years have went by. And here's the thing, family. And I know you guys know this already. But you will never ever be ready.
Nah.
Listen to me. Family who exercise. Nobody wakes up. Well, maybe some people. I know I've never done it before. Wake up right to I'm about to do this 5 miles. I'm ready to hit it. You wake up and be like, God dang, who want to do this today?
Oh golly gee, let me get my running shoes.
Right.
I'm going to go run 5 miles.
I'm just going to sleep with my workout clothes so I can just jump up and be ready to roll.
Let me have my sneakers on them as I sleep. That way I can just get up and go running.
And go running. Nobody has that. Your mind and you got to get your mind right for that. But if you wait to get your mind right for that, I know for us, if I wait to get my mind right to exercise, I'm not going to do it. That's why I exercise in a couple of years because I was trying to get my mind right. You're never going to be ready to be a parent. You're never going to be ready to have a house. You just not.
You stole my thunder on that because there are some dreams and what we're talking about right now, family, when we pull back the layers, we're talking about living purpose.
Yes.
We're talking about living dreams.
Yes.
And there are some purposes and there are some dreams that are like kids where once you have them, you are never ready for them. Because here's the thing, and anyone with at least one child can verify this. There are certain things in life that you are never truly ready for.
Not until you do it.
Not until it happens. You can't get truly prepared for marriage.
No.
You can learn, you can study.
All the books you want.
Go to all the marital classes you want to go to. But it gives you something to work with, but you never know truly what you're getting into until you get into it.
Exactly.
Having kids, you can read all the Dr. Spock. Is Dr. Spock still a thing?
I don't know.
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
But you can read all the child rearing
and
books,
all the
psychology books written by people with no kids. Because family, little secret, most of the people that write child psychology books don't have a child.
Not no baby.
But you can read all the books you want. But until that little person comes to your home,
boy,
you can never truly prepare for what's going to happen with that child.
Cause that poo.
Whoa, and that's what
y'all ain't ready.
Yeah, and that's what happens with dreams, and that's what happens with purpose. Is that we spend so much time trying to prepare for our dream. And you can't truly prepare for it.
Just do it.
Because one of the things my wife and I always say is because one thing we're very careful about is that we're very careful about judging somebody's situation.
Yes, Lord.
Whether it's somebody's marriage, whether it's a decision somebody made, what have you.
We don't do that.
We're very careful about judging that situation because the one thing we always say is very simple. You never know what you're going to do until you're in that situation.
My God.
And so you can always say, well, girl, he wouldn't do that to me if
you
I was
in that situation.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say because you're not in that situation. And I know that sounds crazy, but the reason I say this is because when it comes to purpose and dreams,
right,
you really never know what you're going to do until you're in that situation.
You just go.
It's good to have a foundation and it's good to have an outline, but sometimes you just got to wing it.
You just got to wing it.
Sometimes you just got to get out there, trust God.
Yeah.
Trust that what you're
placed
hearing
in you
and what he placed in you was enough. And I'm sorry, let me say this real quick.
No, go ahead. No, go. No, keep talking.
Finish.
No, I'm not. Go, baby, go. Go ahead.
No, because trust me, Moses wasn't prepared for what God wanted Moses to do. He wasn't prepared. Moses was a stutterer. Moses had a speech impediment where he could barely get words out, and God told him to go speak to the Pharaoh, to the man that ran the country. So that's basically like taking somebody with a speech impediment, saying, "Go talk to the president, or go talk to the prime minister, and tell him this is what I'm telling you to do."
Right.
Moses wasn't prepared for that. He wasn't prepared to lead.
Right.
People.
No.
Generations of people. He wasn't prepared for that.
No.
But he did it.
Yeah.
And sometimes
he fussed about it. He complained. Told God to get somebody else do it. So finally, God had to use somebody else. But still, he had no other choice but to do it.
And that's what purpose is. That's what having purpose. That's what having a dream is that you're never truly ready for it, and sometimes you just gotta go.
And let me tell you what I've realized too, something that he said in the book. I was like, oh, that's so good. If you're looking for an excuse, you will find one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because you can find every excuse in the book not to do something.
Every excuse in the book not to eat right. Every excuse not to work out. Every excuse not to live your blessed life. I mean, you can find every excuse not to start your business. Every excuse. There's if you want to look for it, you will find every single excuse to do it.
You can find every excuse not to believe in God.
Yeah. Every excuse.
Every excuse. You
can
find every one.
Every single one. So that's the thing. But I'm just excited because when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to change that to go set ready. Because after this experience with the podcast, after you showing me that and the crazy part is, after we did this, we was like, there's so much more that we should have been doing that we just need to go ahead and do it. Because I remember Bishop Jakes talking about something one time, and he was talking about the fact that don't let you not having all your education or not your degree or your certification keeping you from doing what God told you to do. Go and learn while you go.
Yeah.
So that way, and I think that's what we did with the podcast, and that's what we've done with a couple of things in our lives right now. We're just going and just going to see what the end going to be. It's either going to be good or bad, but I would prefer to go than continue to sit and have 15 notebooks of information and not move on the information that I have.
Here's the dirty little secret that no one likes talking about.
Oh, no, not the dirty little secret.
It's the dirty little secret.
Okay, go ahead, tell me. Go on, tell me what secret is.
Experience is the best teacher.
It is.
No, first, I'm not knocking education. Do not hear what I'm not saying.
Don't email us, text us about this.
Don't do that.
We love y'all, family.
If you have the ability to go to college, you should go.
Yes.
If you should, because I don't care how old you are, you should be learning something every day.
Yeah, and the experiences from different people.
Yeah,
too.
But experience is the best teacher because there's things that a book can't teach you. There's things that a website, that watching videos, that taking notes, and there's things that experience that you have to experience to understand.
Right.
Because I can read about skydiving all day long.
Yes.
I can research skydiving all day long. I can watch videos on skydiving all day long. But until I'm in that plane, and until that door opens, and until you
really see what you're made of,
and until you 10,000 feet and you willingly jump out of a perfectly good plane
for no reason, that's how I feel about it,
with some nylon strapped to your back, you never know until you actually experience it
and do it.
And so, in what we're saying, family, is that we know right now there's some family members that are sitting because
on a dream.
They're sitting on a dream. They're sitting on purpose. They're sitting on something that they know God has placed in their heart, that they know without a shadow of a doubt that this is what God told them to do. But like my beautiful wife just said, they're using that excuse of preparation.
Yeah, I need to research some more.
When it's actually not preparation, it's procrastination.
Come on.
And we get the two confused all the time.
Come with it.
Because what we do is say, well, we're preparing. And we're, no. You're not preparing. You're procrastinating because you're scared.
Right.
Because you have it set in your mind, well, what if this doesn't work?
Yeah.
Or, well, what if it wasn't God? Or what if I'm crazy? Or what is my family going to say?
What if I'm not knowledgeable? Or, absolutely. Jeez.
Yeah. So sometimes you just got to just do.
And go.
Look like you got something profound to say. What's up? Talk to me.
No, I was staring in your eyes lovingly. Continue, my brother.
Staring in my eyes lovingly.
Continue, my brother.
No, I'm just saying because and understand the Crenshaws are not being hypocrites when we have this conversation. Because there are,
my goodness.
Yeah, there are so many things that by now should have been done.
It should have been manifested.
When it comes to the Crenshaws, that already should have been manifested.
Right.
But yet we use we're preparing.
Yeah.
Or the old standby Christian line. I'm
praying about it.
I'm praying about it.
Oh Lord, that's the Christian procrastination stage.
Because that's all that is.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
And again, maybe y'all are praying about it, but I'm talking about for the Crenshaws, that's the procrastination Christian stage. Yeah. That's what we call it.
But understand that with that, I'm praying about it. There's a second part of that faith without works is dead. So what happens is that you're praying on this and you're praying on that and you're praying and you say, God show me and God move and God open this door and God open this door and God do this. And God is telling you, but I've already done that.
Right. Just move.
The one thing about, and my wonderful wife is full of just family. If you ever get the opportunity, and I'm not just saying this because she's my wife, I felt this about her long before we got married, when we were actually just best friends before we got married. But if you ever get the opportunity to just sit down with her and have a conversation, I promise it will bless your soul. Because the wisdom that God has imparted in her is amazing. And I'm so in awe of you, I forgot what I was about to say.
Thank you, because I love you.
No, what was my train of thought?
I don't know. What was your train of thought?
Because I got caught in you.
Stop looking at me loving you.
I got caught in you. Because it's something you always say, because you have so many beautiful
I have so much stuff, so I don't know.
I know you say so. What you say, baby?
Tell me what it's about, though.
I don't remember.
See, that's that Alzheimer.
Oh, wow. No, for real. I'm dead serious. I was so... No, let me explain what happened, family. Because I honestly was going to say something deep. But let me explain what happened. Was it going to be deep, baby? It really was. But let me explain what happened. I thought about you.
Okay.
And I'm so serious right now. I thought about you, and I thought about the last 20 years. And I thought about watching you with people, watch you talk to people.
Thank you, babe.
Watch you manifest things in people and things manifest in your life. And I really got caught up in you.
Thank you.
Because you are really an amazing person.
I love you.
I don't know what I was going to say. You go ahead and continue.
You okay?
I'm okay.
You okay? What's your final? Do you have a final thought or something?
We wrapping this up?
Because you give me the feeling like we got a final thought.
No. I want to continue this. I like this conversation.
I think for us, what we want, because we know what that Ready, Set, Go did for us and how we stayed stuck in situations. Did you remember it now?
No, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
We know what it did for us. So when I read that, I just wanted to just talk to the family and say, God, is the Ready, Set, Go affecting you guys, or can you do the Go, Set, Ready at this stage, or whatever you're trying to do right now, whatever you research, whatever you've done? Is this may be the season now? Because I know people well, everything happens in this season. Some stuff we just procrastinate on. I'm sorry. I hear what you're saying, but there's some stuff that the season should have been done, but we procrastinated and we didn't move in it. And again, we're just talking about the Crenshaws. Yeah. So what I'm saying now is, family, is there something that God has given you? Is there a plan that you've had that now that you've been like, I've been sitting on it for 2 or 3 years. Why don't I go ahead and take a chance on it?
Yeah.
This is the season to do it right now.
Because here's the thing about seasons. Yes, everything has a season. But do you know I can get a peach all year round? Even though there's a certain season for growing peaches. But yet I can get a peach all year round.
You out here preaching.
So yes, there is a season for certain things, but it doesn't mean that it only has to be in that season.
Exactly.
Sometimes you have to move with on the outside of a given season.
Because you're holding on to something. I always, say that you're holding on to something that could bless somebody else. Because everything that we do is never for us. It's never, when I say was never for us. What we do is to be a blessing for other people. And so we sit here and we hold on to stuff, and I'm talking to the family now. Y'all sit here and y'all hold on to stuff that could be blessing somebody. You may not, don't worry about having a degree. Don't worry about being certified. He found it.
I got it.
He found it. If y'all can see his face, oh my God, you hysterical.
I got it. And I'm sorry.
He pointed at me and everything. Go for it,
but
man.
I'm going to lose it.
Hurry up.
The one thing my wonderful wife will always say is that God will never give you the vision without giving you the provision.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to say. To go back to a previous thought. Because what happens is that God gives everybody something. God talks to all of us. It's just whether we're willing to listen or not. And so some family members are sitting on what God gave them because they don't think they have what they need to move forward on it. So that's why they're in that planning, procrastination stage, because they're so worried about the provision. But the wonderful thing about the God that we serve is that He has never given anyone a vision without giving them provision. He knew. He gave vision. He gave Moses the vision of parting the Red Sea. So what did he do? He already planted the staff in his hand.
What's in your hand,
earlier,
y'all?
To do that, because God knew that He would get to a point where He would have to stand at the sea bank, and He would have to part the Red Sea, but He would need something to do it. He would need a visual aid to do it with. So what did He do? A little bit earlier, He already planted the staff in His hand. So what happens is that, and it's so many different examples of where God told someone to do something.
And had a ram in the bush.
And there was a ram in the bush. Go sacrifice your son. Take your son to the altar and sacrifice your son. And then there's a ram. Because God, there was a vision, and then there was the provision. And that's what God does. Is that He doesn't want His children just to sit on what He's given them, because that's where the faith comes in. Faith without work is dead. Because what happens is that you have to walk. Because the beautiful thing about God, He's not going to give you everything at one time.
No, lamp unto our feet, step by step.
Yeah, He's not going to, because I promise you one thing. If God gave you everything at one time, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
You can't handle that.
You can't handle it.
I know I can't handle that.
Yeah, so He's going to give you step by step. But if He's laid that vision on you and in you, trust that He's already provided everything you need to do it.
And when we talk about provision, we're not even just talking about finances. He provided the person that you need to talk to, the right situation, the right space, the right time, all of that, because it all belongs to Him. And understand this, when you were just talking, Sanchez, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I love to always say, and it was so funny, Pastor Frederick said the other day, and I was like, and I tell my girlfriends this all the time, you are fully equipped and fully funded to do whatever that you want to do. And sometimes we don't believe that in our hearts. And again, we're not being hypocrites, because for a long time we didn't believe that. We was waiting for the right time, the right season, the right space, the right this. And God was like, you are fully funded and fully equipped. Just go.
Yeah, there's an old Southern Christian saying.
Oh, there's old Southern Christian saying.
Yeah, old Southern Baptist saying.
What's that?
I'm just waiting on God.
Just waiting on the Lord.
I'm just waiting on the Lord. Sometimes, family, God is just waiting on you.
Yeah.
Where He's standing there just saying, I'm here.
Come on.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
I'm waiting on you.
Let's do it.
I'm already past the starting line.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on you to come meet me.
Come meet me where I am. I think that I know a lot of families listening to us and like, we're in the pandemic, we're in this and we're in that. I'm telling you, you can find an excuse for everything. I'm telling you right now that even in this situation, even in this season, that God is good and He is still making a way. And I think that the ready, set, go now has to be go, set, ready. Just go.
There are some of the greatest businesses started within the Great Depression. Some of the greatest ideas came out. There's some things and some companies that's thriving today that started during the Great Depression. There's families that made their millions
during the Depression,
coming out of the Great Depression. So we don't take it lightly. No, we understand that right now this world is crazy. There's things going on. There's things happening, but the thing that hasn't changed, yes, every day the world changes. Yes, every day what we look at changes. The perspective of what we see changes. But the one thing that has never changed is God's promises.
Never, ever, ever.
God's promises has never changed. God's word has never changed. What God said, what God told Moses that he could have is the same thing that we can have today.
Come on now. Come on.
So that's all.
I think that we just need to change our verbiage and just be like, go Red City. Go what?
Go Red. Words are hard.
Go
Red City.
Should I go night?
Go Red City?
Yeah, I don't know. Should I go night now?
Wow.
I'm just asking. Is this the time where I should go to sleep? I'm just asking.
I don't know what happened with that.
I'm just asking the right questions right now. That's all I'm saying.
So with family, we're not gonna belabor this point too long.
No, because we love you guys.
Yeah, but it's just now is the time, family. Now is the time to all the excuses, set them to the side. All the reasons why you can't, set it to the side. For every 2 reasons why you can't, find a reason why you can. And just understand that now is the time. Now is no longer are the days of ready, set, go. Now it's go, ready. No, go, set, ready.
Yes.
Because now is the time to move. So, Bae, you got a final thought?
Yeah.
What's up?
I want to take this opportunity just for a few seconds for us to take a moment of silence for Wisconsin. Is it Wisconsin? Wisconsin. I just want to just take a moment to do that. It was laid in my heart for us, so we just want to take a moment. That's my final thought. We are praying for the town. We're praying for the city. We're praying for this country. We are praying for this world. And I just wanted us as Crenshaw Corner to acknowledge that as we continue to keep praying and send out love.
Yeah. With that, my final thought is, family, I know it's hard, but do not let anyone steal your joy. Yes, it's difficult times right now, and it seems like there's one thing after the other, and let's be honest, especially for the African American population of America. For those who are outside of America, this doesn't really apply to you. We love you and we thank you for listening. But right now, for African Americans in America, it's a tough time. It's always been a tough time, but it seems like times are getting tougher.
And our heart aches.
But the one thing I will say is that do not allow evil, because this is what it is. When you pull back all the layers, when you step back away from it, it's just evil. But do not allow evil to steal your joy. Do not allow evil to change you. Do not allow evil to seep into your heart and turn your heart cold. Because
it's easy.
It's easy to do. It's easy to hate your fellow man. It's easy to hate someone because of their skin color, especially when you're being mistreated by what it seems like it's everyone. But I promise you, it's not. There are still good people in this world. There is still good in this world. There is still joy in this world. There is still love in this world. And for my final challenge, I challenge you to find it. I challenge you to push through the anger, to push through the fear, to push through the anxiety, to push through the uncertainty. And I challenge you to still find the love, still find the joy, because I promise you, family, it's out there.
Yeah, because we have to do that every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
And
so we love you
and
guys.
It's hard. And it's hard, but it can be done.
Yeah.
Not trying to end on a somber note, but we wanted to say that. We wanted to.
Had to,
like I said, recognize what's going on in the world, recognize. But family, we still love you.
We love you guys.
We love you.
We love you.
No matter your skin color, no matter your race, no matter your creed, no matter your beliefs. The Crenshaw Corner still loves you.
We love you.
You are our family.
Yes.
You don't always agree with family.
Nope.
But you always love family.
Yeah, we love you.
You always love family.
We appreciate you.
So family, as always, we thank you guys so much for being a part of what we do. We thank you for being a part of it. 51 episodes down.
Yes, come on now.
Another 550 to come.
Yes, honey. Speak it.
However you're listening to us, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's on Podbean, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's on Google Play, whether it's on iHeartRadio, whether it's on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com.
Yeah.
We are a interactive podcast. We can be found on the socials. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook, all in the Crenshaw Corner.
Yes.
You can email us at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Yes.
Once again, the Crenshaw Corner at gmail.com. So for everyone who wants Tuesdays with Chaz,
don't do it, family.
go on and hit that email address.
Don't even do it, family.
So family, as always, we love you.
We love you guys.
Welcome to our journey.
We love you. Bye.